Hi everyone! And today I'll be sharing my dining experience at Sushi Sai Wakichi in Hokkaido. What I didn't mention in my earlier videos is that my friend doesn't splurge on food as much as me. So I started my December trip earlier. I arrived at Hokkaido 2 days before my friend, which meant that I earned 4 precious meal slots. And I wanted each meal to be of different cuisines. And for sushi, it was almost a no-brainer that I went with Sushi Sai Wakichi, which is a Michelin-starred restaurant and has a table log rating of 4.24. And what I like about Sushi Sai Wakichi is that they are on table check. That makes it really accessible for us tourists to make reservation. And this was served piping hot. I mean, just look at the steam. And to catch up with the rest, I ate quickly and kind of burned the roof of my mouth. Interesting fact, the restaurant name Sushi Sai Wakichi was inspired by this fish. In fact, if you look at the restaurant's full name, it includes the character for vegetables, reflecting chef's wish to harmonize sushi with all kinds of seasonal vegetables.
This is like
I've never quite tasted something like this before. The shirako was presented in a soup form, and when you talk about shirako, most places I've been to will usually serve it raw with a citrus-based sauce. So this was really unique, and I enjoyed it so much. It's very flavorful despite its understated presentation.
コースでもやるし、食べたいものを食べたいようにでもやるし、そういう本当昔ながらのスタイル。
写
すごい柔らかく仕上がる。釧路とかっていうのは平たいものが多い。あ、まあ結局うまゼラだけなんですよ。ちょっとカワハギなんですけど、今の時期によかったでしょうね。うちのシャリがいいかなってダメだなと思ってそっからですから清水さん食べてから自分の店帰ってきて自分のお寿司食べたら味がしなくて全然ダメだなと思ってそれからシャリいじるそうなんですね。
本当は最初から最後までビールも
そうなんですね。
That wraps up my meal at Sushi Sai Wakichi. All in all, it was an enjoyable meal. Service was good. The staff had a lot on their hands, but they didn't miss a beat. They made sure the flash card reaches us before or at least when the dish is in front of us. The staff were prompt in clearing our empty dishes, asking if we wish for another drink when our current one is almost finishing. Speaking of which, I tried this set water. It's known to be highly nutritious, but its taste was like a cross between coconut water and mineral water, which I can only say I don't really know how to appreciate it. Chef is more on the reserved side, and that's also mentioned on table check. So unless you speak Japanese, he kinda leaves you on your own, but he will smile at you when he serves the dishes. Food-wise, you can see the presentation is simple. What you see is what you get. Rather, chef focuses on the quality of the ingredients. I especially enjoyed the shirako, it being presented as a soothing bowl of soup. His sushi was of good size and is seasoned with 2 types of red vinegar. And to create the balance and consistency that he's after for his shari, chef uses a mix of aged rice and new rice. I did the second sitting at 8:30 PM and spent 32,400 yen, and this is before drinks. And I say it's money well spent. And although this is the only sushiya I tried so far in Hokkaido, I will say Sushi Sai Wakichi is my #1 recommendation if you're looking for a reliable sushi restaurant in Hokkaido.